Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about which company has the best women's championship belt. We did some similar videos like the which company has the best world title and which company has the best tag team title. In those videos, I felt like I didn't go in depth to enough different promotions, different wrestling companies. So in this video, I kind of went to some wrestling companies I've never even heard of. I just looked up their belts and I kind of judge their designs. Now there are some women's titles, and then there are some women's mid card titles kind of thing for some of the women only companies like Shimmer and stuff like that. Other than that, let's start it off with the ugliest women's belt, and that is the ICW Insane Championship Wrestling Women's Championship. I believe this is a promotion in the UK. And I hate the design. I think it's a star and then some angel wings maybe. And then just the thing I don't like about this belt, it reminds me of one of those belts that you can buy off Amazon, or I think it's Undisputed Championship belts. They're like they're really shallow engravings. It kind of looks printed on there. I believe Wildcat sells them as like budget titles, and you give them for like World's Best Dad or Employee of the Month. It's just no real detail in the plates. I like the red stars the stars with the little red gems in the middle. The side plates are extremely plain. They're like glows but with no detail at all. I kind of like this the other side plate right here. No real design to it. The shape of this main plate is kind of boring. I like the star at the bottom. I enjoy the white strap. I like the white strap for women's belts, I guess. Then, speaking of another women's belt with a white strap, is the Shine Championship. I believe this is the main title of Shine. I've actually never watched Shine, so let me know if it's actually a good wrestling company. I don't like this main plate, and I'll get back to that after I talk about this. I really, really like the backing. The backing of the strap is like a rainbow not rainbow, but a sparkle aluminum foil like almost kind of thing. This belt, it just kind of looks cheap. I love the side plates. I love the detail or the all gold plated side plates and the nice engraving or nice etching. But the main plate really takes me out of it. I feel if they would have did more detail and behind where it says Shine instead of these weird cheap looking gems, it would look a lot better. I like that the championship banner is outlined in this pinkish color. They don't go all out with the pink. Now there's some companies like Ring of Honor, their belt it's like all purple, but I like that the silver with the shine, and I really like the design of the main plate. Next up is Shimmer. Now I believe this is their main world title, their main championship belt. And I just hate it because just the look of it, just the main plate look and the side plates look exactly the same. I hate that. What else about it? I honestly wish this might look better on a white strap. But other than that, it's just kind of boring. It's just their logo. I can't really make out what this is. It looks just like a little bit of a banner. Shimmer champion. Maybe if they would have did a different design on their two side plates, it could have been a little bit better. Just not a fan of this belt. The other Shimmer belt on this list is very nice. But next up is the AAA AAA. This is a promotion in Mexico. I actually like this belt a lot. I know the other AAA or AAA, I don't know what to say. Their main title, the Mega Championship, I didn't like it that much, but this one it's such a kind of classic looking design. I believe it's actually pink, but it looks kind of red in this picture. The Reina de Reinas, it's their women's title. I think it's like the Queen, translated as Queen of Champions, something like that. Lucha Libre Mexico. I actually really like the side plates here. I kind of wish there was a nameplate down here at the bottom, but I believe in Mexico the titles don't really mean that much. I mean, Phoenix was a champion for like a year or two, and he only defended his title like once or twice, and he lost it to Kenny Omega. I actually don't know who the current champion is. I like the leather a lot. It kind of looks like alligator or crocodile. There's no real detail on it besides that. Could just be really old and worn down, but I believe that's kind of what they're going for. It looks like the backing that some people use. But I love the top here. I don't exactly know what it is. Maybe it's like a royal crest. Really like that. It's got the American flag on this side plate and then the Mexican flag on the other. I don't know if there's more side plates, but I would imagine so. Now, next up is another belt I was talking about, and that is the Women of Honor Champion. I actually really like this belt. I like how they, instead of the Ring of Honor or R on ROH, they did the W for Women of Honor. Now, I feel like if they wouldn't have did the purple or pink, sometimes I feel like I've seen pictures and this is pink. Excuse me. But if they would have just made it maybe gold or black even, it might look a little bit better. I like the unique shape of the side plates with the blue, the blue gems. What else about this? I like the floral pattern on the side. If that was black, that might even look a little bit better. I'm not too sure. There's no nameplate on this belt, and that is sad. One thing I've noticed is Ring of Honor really doesn't care about their women's division, so I'm surprised there's even a title in general. Now, moving on to the Impact Knockouts Championship belt. Now, personally, I would have put this belt a lot higher if they hadn't painted the logo red and the heart eye thing red. I love this belt as blue, same with their world title. I believe this was gold plated at one point, but now it's real worn down. Some people like it. I don't like it. I feel like it just looks like it hasn't been cleaned in a while. All the gold plating is rubbed off, and now it's just a dirty silver kind of thing. I mean, look at the championship banner here. Real worn. But I really like the design of the main plate and the side plates. It reminds me of the AEW. And then the North American Championship, the massive one. But I like it a lot. And I really wish they didn't paint it red. So next up is the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship belt. Now, I have both the Raw and SmackDown on this list, and personally, I like the Raw better. I don't really like the way the blue looks back here. Now, this is kind of strange. I noticed that Wildcat belts, they kind of have a gallery of all their belts they put on. They actually have a replica for their SmackDown Women's title showcases. Kind of weird. I like that they have the removable side plates on the main belt. Of course, they move from the front, not the back. The sidebars are nice. Big WWE logo. Not a lot of people are a fan of that. I don't mind it. I'm just glad they're not doing every belt like that. They were doing it with the United Kingdom belt, but then they put out the Intercontinental. It's fine. And the SmackDown tag team title. Or not SmackDown, the women's tag team titles. Now moving on to the very next belt is the red version of the Raw Women's Champion. See, this is what I mean. Maybe it's just because this is a replica that I don't like it as much, but on this, the red pops so much better. It looks awesome. It almost looks like wet paint on this, and I like it. It's a real dark red. It contrasts really well with the red swoosh. Same thing here, what I mean about the side plates removing from the front. Just like it better. I love the white strap. Now, next up is the Stardom, the World of Stardom championship belt. Love this belt. I love the main plate with the star and then the strap going with it. I really love the side plates where it kind of has the Japan, USA, and I believe other countries here, and they're connected by chains. I love the stars even on the side that are connected to the strap. The main plate looks awesome with the crown and the jewel at the top. Goddess of the Fight World Wonder Ring. Love this belt. Awesome belt. And I believe if you contact Top Rope Belts and you would like a actual handmade copy of this, they are available. Have not done that, but been talking about that. But at the end of the video, I'll go through it all and tell you about where you can purchase replicas or handmade copies. Now moving on to the NXT Women's Championship belt. I like this belt a lot. I like that it has removable side plates. It mirrors completely with the actual NXT Men's title, except for the colors are switched, and it is significantly smaller. I was able to actually purchase a replica for $50 when WWE Shop had a pricing error. The grommets on the end with the paint in the middle. I love the tooling on the strap with the X's. The NXT women's title, the women's banner there. This is silver. I've seen a few people actually with their men's title. They've actually had someone drill these out. Excuse me. Drilled out each and every hole on this and restoned it. Looks really cool. Other than that, we'll move on. Love this belt a lot. Now this is the Heart of Shimmer Championship. This belt is awesome and it's 10 times better than their main title. Now, as I said, I've never watched Shimmer, so let me know is this the actual main title or did this one is the new design of the main title? Let me know. From what I could tell, this is actually like a secondary belt and it looks miles better than their actual. I love the eagle at the top. It has the logo, but it's not as massive. Love the silver look in the back. Champion honor and skill on the side plates. It looks awesome. Love this. Way better than their main title. And I even love the main plate. The shape of it looks awesome. Now moving on to another women's title in white. I just noticed this. Every women's title in WWE is white with a white strap. Now this is the United Kingdom Women's Championship belt. The removable side plates and the NXT tooling on the white strap looks awesome. Everybody loves the United Kingdom title. Absolutely everybody. This is probably one of the nicest women's titles available and probably one of the nicest in WWE history. I like this better than pretty much every other women's title WWE's ever produced. And that includes the Divas title and the way back, the Attitude Era to beyond that. Awesome looking belt. Now, this is a relatively new belt. This is the NWA Women's World Championship. New belt design, I'm sorry. This is made by Belts by Dan, as you can see. And I love the fact that they have the champion's picture in the middle. It's so old school. I know this was based off an older women's title or older championship. I love the silver and black with I think this is an olive branch. I love the gemstones. That is so cool. I love the picture in the middle. Women's NWA or National Wrestling Alliance Women's Champion. This is a bad picture. Didn't get the side plates or not, but this is absolutely stunning belt. I'm sure that's an eagle at the top. Beautiful belt. Next up is the AEW Women's Champion. Now, this would probably be number 1 or number 2 instead of number 3 if it wasn't so small. When they first showed this off, I think it was it the first ever AEW television taping or was it at Double or Nothing? I'm not quite sure, but I felt like this belt was a little bit bigger than what it is now. But since Nyla Rose, spoiler alert, is now the new AEW Women's Champion, maybe they'll bring out the bigger version. The one thing I noticed right away from this belt, it kind of looks like one of those, you can go to a museum or something and they'll squish a penny. That's what it reminds me of. But I love the design. The detail on this belt is amazing. Just look at the top. I'm not quite sure who made this. It might have been Dave Millican or someone else. I know Dave Millican did the actual AEW title, world title, and then Red Leather did the AEW tag team title. The stars, the AEW logo looks awesome. World Women's Wrestling Champion. And then the massive nameplate there looks really good. These side plates look awesome as well. And I love these grommets or stones in the strap. I'm sure they're grommets. They look absolutely awesome. And next up on the list is the Progress Women's Championship belt. This belt is beautiful. These yellow pops so well with the silver and black. It looks awesome. The female warrior with the helmet pushed to the top looks awesome. The Aztec-y looking symbols look great. I believe these are gems. They pop so well. The side plates are so unique. Kind of remind me of the WWE tag team titles. Looks awesome. I would love to see once again this belt on a white strap because I feel like that would pop even more. This belt is absolutely beautiful, and I'm pretty sure you can get a handmade copy at Leather. Actually, never mind. I actually don't know if you can actually get a copy of this anymore since the maker Leather Rebels actually went out of business. But moving to my favorite women's title, and this is as of today, as I was researching belts for this video, that is the TNT Extreme Women's Championship belt. This belt is gorgeous. Now, some people might find it a little too busy. I absolutely love it. It reminds me of the TNA Knockouts Championship, the one before the last one. I think it was red, just like this, had a beautiful crown. This belt is so beautiful. I mean, I love the detailing on the main plate with the gold ceremonial banners looking great. The crown looks amazing with a cross on the top. The red pops so well, and the logo even looks awesome with the barbed wire. Doesn't really fit in, but it still works. The champion banner there, and the side plates are absolutely gorgeous. This belt is my favorite women's belt of all time, I feel personally. This belt is beautiful. And I don't never watch TNT Extreme Wrestling, but this belt alone, I want to see their main title because if it's anything like this, it's absolutely stunning. So let me know what you guys' favorite belts were, and I'm going to go back from the top to show you off the belts. So this is the Leather Rebels TNT Extreme Wrestling Women's Championship belt. I do not believe that you can get a handmade copy, so you have to go with a bootleg since there are no replicas available. Progress, same thing. Don't believe that Leather Rebels is still in business, so I don't believe you'll be able to get this, bootleg or not. I've seen some classic shields, or there's no replicas available, so bootleg would be your only option. I've seen some classic shields of the main title, looks amazing. AEW Women's Championship, there are no replicas available at this time, and no handmade copies, but from what I've heard, the AEW Women's Championship, the AEW Championship, and the AEW Tag Team title will have replicas available coming soon. The NWA Women's Championship, you can get your handmade copy by Belt by Dan. It's, I think, like $3,000. The NXT United Kingdom Women's Champion, you can get a replica from WWE Shop. The Shimmer, I'm not quite sure. You'll have to look into this. I believe this is a belt performance belt, so you have to contact him on Facebook. NXT Women's Title, WWE Shop. Top Rope Belts does sell handmade copies of these belts. Absolutely stunning. WWE Shop, of course. Sadly, there are no Impact Wrestling official replicas, so bootleg would be your only option. Wildcat belts, you can get a handmade copy of this belt for I believe $1,700, maybe a little bit more. I'm not quite sure. I don't believe there are replicas available. I'm not sure about handmade copies on this, so bootleg might be your only option. Same with the Shimmer belt. No, I'm pretty sure there's no replicas. Shine, there's no replicas. And this belt, don't believe you can get a handmade copy or replica. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what your guys' favorite belts were. Mine is with 100% this belt. Awesome. So let me know what your guys' thoughts are in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.